how's everyone? Ghost here, and welcome to the first episode in a series called Boertjie Trucking America. What this basically will be is a series of episodes where I truck through the US, building my trucking company up to a state where I have my own fleet, my own garages, as well as having my own drivers working for me. Right off the bat, I'd just like to show you that I've only got these 4 mods installed currently on the profile that I'm going to play on. The Jazzy Cat 3 and just a trailer pack for some variation in the loads that we're going to haul. Also, I've got my Logitech G27 wheel setup with 8 shifter configuration, and yes, that is the basic setup. This is the first initial job, the one in Elko from Elko, as my base is set up in Elko. I decided on Elko because of the speed limits in Nevada being higher than the speed limits in California, just to make the trips a bit more interesting and also making the videos more interesting. With regards to the videos, what I'm planning on doing is just sharing with you some insights and some views on life in South Africa, our cultures, things that we do for fun, etc. So basically, if you heard something on the news or seen something about South Africa, please drop me some comments or ask questions, and in future videos I'll then address them. Also, if you have any suggestions on mods that I could use or that you'd like me to use as a test or a review, please do so, and I'll get around to them. As per usual, if you like the video, click the like button, hit subscribe to see more, and we can see how far the series goes. So let's start off. Firstly, there's the beat that we're going to use for our first delivery. The delivery is 17 tons of yogurt from Elko Walbert to Eddie's in Elko, so it's just around the corner, just to get us started, get our feet wet as you will. So let's start the truck. As I said in my review, the trucks, the modeling of the trucks, especially the default trucks in game, is very well done. It's a pity that we only have 3 trucks, but that being said, the modeling of the trucks are brilliant. So hopefully, if new trucks comes along in the future, the modeling will be just as good. Right, so let's get started. This video is actually my 3rd attempt at trying to get the first video created and started, as on the previous 2 attempts I either had issues with sound on the recording where my voice was too soft compared to the sound effects in game, or I made horrible speech errors or made mistakes while driving and had to cancel jobs or whatever. But hopefully this video goes better. As I said previously, the 8 shifter and steering wheel combination does make the realism and the immersion of the game go up exponentially. There's a lot more to do than just sit there and drive. You actually have to plan your shifting, make sure you shift correctly, make sure you select the correct ratio, etc. It's a lot of fun. You probably noticed that I didn't go left on the red. That's because I'm a South African. Although most South Africans wouldn't mind having turn any direction on red, especially the taxi drivers. They don't really care which color the traffic light is as long as they can just go. The rest of the traffic will give them way to go. It's one of our biggest sources of frustration, I should think, in South Africa, is the taxis. And don't even get me started on a certain president spending a couple hundred billion rand on his residential, or his personal residence, and then claiming he doesn't need to pay it back to the country. Yeah, only in Africa, they say. It's a very interesting country, South Africa. I do hope that the series is successful, because there's so many things I'd like to share with you guys. Things like, the Americans call it barbecue, we call it braai, and it's basically a staple in our culture. We even have a National Braai Day, where you can basically go from suburb to suburb, house to house, and you'll see people having a braai, some nice meat on the braai, and it's people having a jawl and just having fun, people getting together around a braai or a barbecue, just having a good old time. In fact, last night, I'm on leave currently, so when my wife arrived home, Mrs. Ghost, last night, I already had the braai going, fire was ready. Basically, as she walked into the house, I just put the meat on, and about an hour later we had a lovely supper. It was nice. True South African culture, true thing only done in South Africa, to this extent that we do it. Okay, so we've reached our destination. We have to drop this off. I'm not too bothered about the XP. I mean, 40 XP is not going to make that much of a difference, so I'm just going to do the easy park. Alright, so that's the first video in the series, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button, also hit subscribe, and please get in touch with me by leaving some comments below. I will put my Twitter and Facebook links in the description, so you can follow me there as well. I'd like to hear from you guys, and please ask me questions or suggestions on what we can discuss or what you'd like me to comment about. I would like to share with you also a couple of interesting facts about South Africa, with regards to trucking, our country layout, and all sorts of nice things in South Africa that you might not have known. So please, if you'd like to hear more, keep the comments and the conversation flowing. Hope to see and hear from you guys soon. Cheers.